But it was a team thing too. And they have to exercise all of that this spring. Patted down and pawed down by Binnington. He spat out a rebound. Broberg out of the corner. Lifts it out to center. Cradle. Matthew Joseph. Oscar Sundquist goes to work on Neil Pionk. A shot stopped by Hellebuck. Left in back of the goal. Grinded out by Niederreiter. He'll swing it through the top of the goal crease. Luke Shen blocked. Great save by Binnington. Suter finished off by Brandon Tanev. Winnipeg acquired him at the trading deadline from Seattle. Toropchenko swings it off Hellebuck. Winnipeg 13th on the kill. Thomas supported by Jimmy Snuggerud, the rookie. Cradled by Fowler. Buchnevich had it, lost it. Held in nicely by Fowler. Shot taken, they score! It's Robert Thomas! With 10:29 left to go in period one, the Blues have the first goal of the Stanley Cup playoffs.
Well, Winnipeg Jets, they try to pressure on the PK, but the Blues find the seams, and Fowler just keeps the puck in, and Bolduc is used as a bit of a decoy in the slot area, and it's Robert Thomas, the hottest offensive player since the Four Nations break, with the beautiful shot to beat Connor Hellebuck. He sees his options and just goes top shelf, finds the corner.
First game of this best of 7 series. Cam Fowler and Pavel Buchnevich get the helpers on the power play goal as Hellebuck says no to that. He won't read anything into it, and Jets more or less has a little shade going on. Thomas, Buchnevich to the slot, a shot. Hellebuck says no on Neighbors.
No logos on the
No logos at all. Totally generic like us. Now, Neighbors with a shot. Good blocker save by Connor Hellebuck. Perfetti at the point. To the wall, it's Kyle Connor. He'll take it in. Take it away from traffic. Lay it back for Morrissey. Connor from the wall. Goal line, Scheifele. He scores! Mark Scheifele goes to the roof. Brings the house down with a power play goal, and the Jets have tied it.
Low in the zone. First is Connor. With a little delay, goes from the boards up high, and he's coming down, finds Scheifele at the goal line. And just a fortunate bounce as he's got Perfetti on the weak side post, Iafallo in front, so you've got 3 guys off the stick to go.
Winnipeg wheels it back. Luke Shen with a shot through a screen. Heavy shot by Stanley is fended off by Binnington. Barron now cycled out by the Jets. Luke Shen with a shot. They score! Maybe a tip out in front. Morgan Barron and Anderson Dolan were cruising around the slot.
It's going to be hugely important in this series. And the battle's down low. Anderson Dolan initially to start the rush. He comes up from the hash marks, goes up high, and you have 2 players for the Jets that are in front. Barron just spins off the pressure to make sure his stick's available. That's really an evolution the Jets have seen in this young player's game. More responsible in his two-way play. You know, that he had a good offensive game.
Bolduc cuts across with a shot blocked in front by Luke Shen. Sundquist, Bolduc, and now Justin Falk. His shot kicked out by Hellebuck. Zach Bolduc off bodies, off Shen, a rebound, they score! It's Oscar Sundquist. The big guy picks up the loose change. Late in period one, the Blues have tied it.
In a delay initially, but here's the support, the puck movement. Joseph in front of Hellebuck for the screen, and Sundquist just keeps battling on the puck. Make sure that he pushes away from Morrissey. And it's Bolduc with some nice looks towards the net. And the puck takes a couple of bounces, and Sundquist goes up top shelf.
Mesnikov gets back up. Logan Stanley retrieves it. Back of the goal, out in front. Binnington says no on Perfetti. Face-off possessed by St. Louis. Falk right on the money. Swooping in is Jordan Kyrou. He'll rim it to the near wall. There's Neighbors. Back to the point. Falk. Far side. Kyrou downhill. He scores! scores! A bullet by Jordan Kyrou. It's another power play goal, and the Blues have a 3-2 lead.
And they just control the puck in the offensive zone with a man advantage. And look at that shot. Another one that goes top shelf just inside the crossbar in the post. What an example of a player coming in. Well, you can see they're protecting him well. Braden Shen wouldn't tell us anything pregame.
No. Shot taken off Binnington that time. A good job on the attack.
Here's some speed by Anderson Dolan coming in wide. And then
Connor kicks it to his stick. Melo swings it for Morrissey, and now Scheifele. Right by Kyle Connor. He gets it back. It's off the stick of Colton Parayko. Captured by Scheifele. Morrissey. Connor in tight. Stopped again by Binnington.
Makes the save look easy. But this is Connor finding open ice, and he also has a very nice quick release shot.
You're looking at Mason Appleton. Through the middle, taken down was Kenneth. We play on. Snuggerud. Kyrou. Snuggerud in tight. Caught by Hellebuck. With a dandy there. Where Connor Hellebuck works his magic in tight on the rookie. Jimmy Snuggerud. Net there defended a bit by Broberg. And it's lifted out by Radek Faksa. Through center ice. Here comes Kyrou. Right in. Stopped by Hellebuck.
He's attacking with speed in the neutral zone, and Sandberg doesn't know where the puck is, and Kyrou just picks it up all alone. But Hellebuck makes the save, and Kyrou has his head up and just tries to go 5-hole. Hellebuck shuts it down, but great example of speed on the attack.
Now Connor moves it in. Get it back from Perfetti. Morrissey holding onto it. This way, Scheifele. Popping out Perfetti. Connor! What a stop by Binnington!
Saved by Binnington. You see some motion by the Winnipeg Jets. Perfetti switches sides, comes out in front, and finds Kyle Connor all alone. And Binnington with the push off from one side to the next and gets a piece of his glove on the puck. And it's sitting underneath him, and he's able.
Sandberg will lay it back for Pionk. Scheifele. Connor cuts across. Good play by Parayko. Scheifele out of the corner. Shoved a bit by Thomas. It's loose. They score! Alex Iafallo out in front. In the right place at the right time. The Jets have tied it.
This game, the entry, Scheifele finding Connor, spinning away from the pressure, and this is the puck protection that we mentioned about Scheifele, and Iafallo just makes sure that he stays ready for the puck. Close towards the crease, stays hard and strong on his stick towards the net, and finds a way to beat Binnington. What a spin.
The Jets now will circle back defensively. Too far ahead of Cole Perfetti, who hacks at it with Nick Leddy. Niederreiter turned out by Binnington.
Playing a really tough physical game.
Pionk D to D with Morrissey. 1:37 left. Scheifele across it goes. They score! It's Kyle Connor with 1:36 left in regulation. Winnipeg by 1.
Scheifele and Connor, but a huge win off the faceoff in the offensive zone, and Scheifele cycles low behind the net, spins around, and all night long these two players have been looking for each other. Scheifele with a pass across, Connor is ready, and the one-time shot to beat Binnington on the short side.
Overskated a bit by Sandberg. He recovers. They jam along the boards. 60 seconds less now left in this period. Through center, Appleton for the yawning cage. Lowry puts it home.
And in their own zone, the defensive zone for the Jets, and eventually it's Appleton. And it almost is a 2-on-1. He looks over to think if he can hit Lowry instead.
That'll do it. Game 1 to the Winnipeg Jets. as they surround Connor Hellebuck.